Okay, let's get this live stream of Fallout 4 started with booting Fallout 4, which actually is still a surprisingly quick process. YouTube's decided to unmute itself. Fucking thing. Why does it do that? You know, I love how YouTube immediately, if you leave it every few weeks, it decides to just unmute itself for no reason. Just off it goes, no reason, at least I know the mic's working. But it just decides to go off, turn mute off for no reason. Find a character that wasn't the one I was currently playing as in my streaming one. Hello AFK Avatar. I love how that comes up with a picture of dog meat, because trying to actually dismiss dog meat is incredibly difficult. Because for some reason the dismiss dialogue just doesn't want to come up with dog meat. Because, well, you can't really talk with dog meat. He's, well, a dog. A very cute one. And there are enough mods on the Nexus and the Creation Club to know that you can have dog meat as pretty much whatever dog you want. Even a pug. Yep, there is actually a mod that turns dog meat into a pug. Don't know why. I mean, I have never once heard of Battle Pug. But who knows? I believe that mod also comes with a way to half-size him to make him more pug-sized. Because I wonder if said mod also makes dog meat really, really weak. Ah, yes, T-Posey the skeleton. Most other skeletons, I'm surprised as how... There it goes. Sometimes, I don't know why, but the skeletons in boats just don't want to go normally. Now, where is Good Neighbour? I can never find Good Neighbour when I want it. Yes. Yeah, place a mark. I did place the marker on it. Yeah. Now I know where I'm actually going, because actually finding Good Neighbour is a pain in the arse. Oh no! Oh my look. Not exactly the most threatening thing in the world. So I can never actually find Good Neighbour when I want to. I don't know why, it's just one of those places. Don't think it's like what I can never actually find the entrance to it. That's the problem I always have with Good Neighbour, is I can never actually find the entrance. Oh no! Oh, super mutant. Is that it? Is that it around there? Yay! A VATS enhanced melee weapon is actually something you want to find, Vanilla, because VATS is like the only way to use melee. Especially Vanilla. Because Vanilla melee, they block every single time. And here, and thus begins the I can't find a fucking entrance to Good Neighbour. Because I always really struggle finding the entrance, and I don't know why. Now remember, I should have used Mass Fusion as a navigation beacon. Mass Fusion just happens to be right next to Good Neighbour. Now, is that on the other side? The little gap above the door. So it is. Except there's a sort of black way to think around it, but...
How you doing, killer? Arms tired from all that digging? You know, my strong room is surprisingly empty now.
What? Not hiding behind your little pyro bodyguard? Oh, wait.
That's funny, because she has a minigun.
Because I killed her.
Oh, the newcomer kills one of my people. Now you think you got the biggest stomping boots?
I completely forgot that this happened, because I've never actually seen it before.
Me. But I gotta admit, you and Bobby pulled one hell of a job. Almost makes me wish I had done it myself. Now, if it was just the money, I'd rough you up, break a few bones...
Yeah, because he really thinks I'm gonna do that. He could do...
But you killed Fahrenheit. That means blood for blood. Fortunately for you, I'm short on muscle, and Bobby was the brains. You track her down, put a knife in her, and get back my, let's say, 1,000 caps, and we'll pretend this was all a misunderstanding.
I already took care of Bobby.
No shit. Aren't you productive? Now, let's talk about my caps. You were on the hook for $1,000.
I can't do anything.
What? You thought I was serious? Far be it from me to keep hard-earned caps out of the people's hands. This thing with Bobby had to be done, but damn, look at me.
I can never understand Hancock. He just seems to be completely random.
Take a walk. Get back in touch with my fellow lowlifes. That's why I've decided.
What? You know, you steal from him and he just doesn't give a shit. I don't know if he's hopped up on drugs or what, but cause he is a drug addict.
You're not coming with me, Hancock.
Well, now, you do owe me one, remember?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky I'm in kind of a transitional phase. You just come and see me.
He's just gonna chill out there for the rest of time now. Now, let's see if I can remember where to start this Silver Shroud quest. I think it's in the memory den, but I'm not 100% sure because I've only done it once. I've been through the quest. You know, I've heard the radio broadcast many times, but I've never actually done the quest more than once. I think it's in here.
Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver
That is some weird crossover.
That's what we need, no matter how
I bet you Jangles was one.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Okay.
You know, we should make this up.
It's just that the show... Well,
That's he's clearly his mind's got.
times, you know? Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding.
Nah.
Recovering.
It looks just like the shithole that probably happened when the bombs fell.
City, but over here, we got a ways to
I
go.
don't know, Good Neighbor's about as civilized as anywhere else.
Silver Shroud was real. With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun. I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Okay.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one...
What, the one that actually works?
I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this?
I'm not sure if I've got it already.
Bombs fell. They were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics.
That must have been one awful show to only have one backdrop. There we go. Now I can just get rid of that. Get rid of my marker. And I believe Hubris Comics is that one. No, normally I've looted it by this point, actually. But that Hubris Comics is also odd in that it's the only place where there's 3 unique items. Like, actually, 4 if you count the skill magazine. You know, there's a magazine there as well, actually, so technically there's 4 unique items. Because there's a Silver Shroud costume, there's the Grognak costume, there's the Grognak axe, which is actually a surprisingly good melee weapon, and there's also one of these magazines, which I think is Astoundingly Awesome Tales with the alien, that buffs the alien blaster, I think. I'm not 100% sure, I don't really remember. Ah, the lightning gun. Like I never even remembered that that it exists, let alone that I can use it. Oh. Someone's trying to attack the Brotherhood. Ah. Ferals. And then the Disciples. So, that is what it was. And strangely, the Brotherhood aren't attacking the Disciples. Which is odd, because the Raider outposts actually attack the Raider. You know, attack the Brotherhood. Which is really odd, that they aren't, like, shooting on sight. Right? That's really odd. Am I actually going the right way? No. Okay, oh, speaking of vertibirds, it's like you say the name and they appear. I believe this one's actually sort of scripted to go after Swan. But that's about, you know, it's sort of just like the only place in Boston that you can actually land. Oh, just a little raider. Now he's a dead raider. Let us go to the comic book store. Which amazingly the nerds didn't loot when... You know, it's kind of amazing that the nerds didn't loot the comic book store as soon as the bombs fell. You'd think they would, or you'd think there'd be a coven of nerds in here that'll just live here. But there was they missed an opportunity, actually. They could have had a group of costumed idiots all living here. Those monkeys are just evil. Did I break that cabinet? I don't know if I did. Or was it broken? No, I think I broke it. That's funny, I didn't realise the cabinets were one of the few breakable items in Fallout 4. What the f... I can't say I've... What?! I'm just a little... I'm a little concerned about that dog at the side. Like, what? I have never once seen a Brotherhood patrol come inside a building before. But, I'm not going to argue. Also, I don't get why you don't just smash this display case.
Sweet. Yes.
There's one unique item, which is a surprisingly good melee weapon. Because, you know, deals decent damage, it's got a bleed mod, and it also actually has, like, ability to swing at a decent rate. You know, I can't actually say I expected a Brotherhood patrol in here. Oh, ferals. They're not exactly you know, actually ferals are a bit more of a threat than they really... If they did more damage, they'd be a threat, but they kind of don't, so they aren't. Oh, where is this? Okay. This must be the rate. No, this must be the room. Oh, ferals. If they did damage, they would actually be a threat. It very much is a case if they did damage, they would be a threat, but they don't, so they aren't. What? I can't ever say I've heard X6 say it's bright before. What should you do? Turning into a Reman? Remans don't like light. It's a Star Trek reference that, if you don't get it, just... They're pale, basically vampiric Romulans, basically. Where's the Romulan costume? There it is. Which is, if you're going to do melee, that's a surprisingly good outfit to have. And I believe it classes as Under Armour, even vanilla. You know, it's one of the few items I think actually classes as Under Armour. The way X6 says that, I think she thinks otherwise. Yeah, it is the Alien Blaster one. I just love how they know exactly what the Zetans look like. Sharp teeth, yellow skin, big eyes, probably tentacled hand fingers. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they'd seen a real one. And then they put it out perfectly accurate so people didn't believe that they existed, because why would something so bad as a comic book get it right? You know, kidology. It's brilliant. Oh, loading screen, loading screen. They're out though, loading screens. Yay! Oh, they're outside now, are they? This Brotherhood patrol, like, are they following me, or are they just happen to be in the same spot? That's the sewer protector, but where's the sewer? Oh, Raider then.
The heck? What was that?
Best defense is ever. Ugh. Jump. Boing. Boing. Oh, it's a suppress. I wonder I didn't hear that sound before. That's my very first suppress Clued Broback. Clued Broback. Sorry, Crude Blowback, not Clued Broback. Now, what is our Raider? Boom. Dead. Yeah, Fallout 4 actually has some destructible objects in its environments. Just not many. It's pretty much the reason. It just doesn't seem to have particularly many.
On your way, soldier. For Elder Maxon.
I haven't hit a single one of those except the one that just died. And even then I killed it after it had died. Oh, my accuracy is bad. That's unusual. Normally stays up in this post and missiles everyone. Yeah, I prefer it that way. At least I get a missile out of him. What be this building? Oh, not going in there. I don't... Must have been a mine. I don't remember setting off a bomb. So I don't remember bombing something. Oh, Road's still here. Look for mass fusion and take a right. Oh, it's hot today. Fans going. And I'm still sweating. Ugh. It's not pleasant. It's hot and it's dry. And yet it's also humid because it's England. And it's always humid. Makes it feel a lot hotter than it is. Because I have been to Death Valley and it was... Yeah, it was like 40-50 degrees Celsius, but it was also such a dry heat that once you're out in it, it wasn't that bad. It didn't feel, at least it didn't feel that bad. Okay, normally that's a deacon. I guess as soon as you meet Deacon, he stops sort of appearing everywhere.
I got your costume, Kent, and some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the poster. Silver Shroud costume herself. Remember Amelia too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But
Oh dear.
Just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt or his butler Jarvie Blake, but the Shroud is strong, capable.
That's the first sane thing you've said.
Yeah, but I do have a better...
Oh no. This is where he suggested... Oh, you went.
You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryo vault and all.
Oh dear.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me.
Oh.
Just like me. You know how
A lot of non-feral ghouls are actually really nice.
to make the place better? So you win?
Yeah, why not?
I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The cost
Get to ham it up! Yay! I do like how the subtitles do miss certain words out. Well, that's definitely not a mod I expected. This is the first time I've done it with uniques. I need to upgrade that shit though. Make it more powerful.
Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Time to ham it up! There is one thing I distinctly remember about this quest, and that is the lines of dialogue for the Silver Shroud are incredibly hammy. Because, let's face it, it's 60s TV character, it's going to be hammy. So, let's just take that Silver Shroud. You have a weapon workbench.
I only test the weapons on customers I don't like.
Scroll. Provenance X, just mark that as a unique. Mark that as a unique. It is. Oh well, I actually got the right barrel and everything.
Everything else is wholesale. I didn't actually work with Ashmaker, did I? Oh no, Ashmaker's weird, it never lets you rename it.
Now I remember. I don't know why, but no other weapon does it, but Ashmaker's always refuses to let you name it. This is so I don't accidentally sell anything special. Because one day I'll finish that museum model I was working on. I've just lost all inspiration. That, as is the way with anything creative. La la blah 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 blah. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. No, I saw something red and I thought it was a commie rifle. Strip. Why would you have rapid on a blue pipe wrench?
Keep me waiting, baby.
That's another one that's worth having, worth stripping. More for melee violent. I thought it was just. Oh no, it was a violent cowboy repeat revolver. That's what I stripped. There it is. A machine gun. Oh, that's another one that won't let me rename it, isn't it?
See something you like?
Yeah, it's just that doesn't let me rename it. Probably might be because it's a quest item. And so yeah, it doesn't look any different, so why not? Nah, I'll keep the standard sight. Yeah, it's shiny, I'll keep it. I really can't be asked to do any more. Armor workbench is next door, I believe.
Hell, huh? As long as the Institute took a licking, I'm happy.
No, I saw something. I basically don't want to delete stuff by accident. You know, like unique shit I don't want to delete by accident, so put a space in front of it, stick it. Which one's Ugh, Cavaliers is useless. No, wrong button. There. I wish I was faster way of scrolling. I guess it was never supposed to be an issue because you're not supposed to carry this much shit. I really can't be asked to scroll all through again. But if I'm going to do fighting, it needs dents to stop me from explosions instantly killing me. Pneumatics always helpful just for blocking staggers. Ballistic Weave is just overpowered. And the hat, because I've got to wear the stupid hat. You know, if you're going to go in costume, you've got to wear the full costume. Ugh. Finger fatigue. Oh, I really need to strip that, but I really can't be arsed. At the moment, I really just can't be arsed. My way 0. Why I can stick that on a hat, I don't know. And Ballistic Weave. Ballistic Weave is so broken because it doesn't even add weight. It's just so broken.
Oh,
Okay, so I might as well put the silly outfit on now. I am going to keep. I'm going to put the free-fall legs on so I can jump off buildings like a true superhero. They're barely noticeable anyway. Oh, the hat makes me look stupid. I'm taking that stupid hat off.
The weapon you see here could be the
It gets rid of my ponytail and it makes me look stupid.
gun for every occasion.
Sell some shit. Buy some ammo. Give that inventory a chance to actually. Give me a chance to actually sell shit. I don't even care what the ammo is, I'm buying it all. Even for weapons I don't use. Even the expensive shit like fusion cores, which really are not worth buying at all. The key to profit with... what do you call them? Fusion cores. Is not to actually use them fully. Yes, to use them for most... use most of them, like 99 out of 100 charges, and then you throw the rest away. You sell it, and you get it for full value. Also, there's only 3 of those in the entire game. Just a fun fact. You can only get the Agmervs from Raider bosses. There's only 3 in the entire game. I have got 2 persuasion grenades. There are more than one of them. Then again, why do I have 3 of those? Wounding is worth having. Stick that on a minigun and it's just ridiculous. I'm not kidding, wounding is absolutely ridiculous on a minigun. Or anything, if anything automatic is absolutely ridiculous on. Because the damage bleeds stacks, so it just ends up doing massive amounts of damage. That's a rare item. Natural Disciples chest piece. Disciple stuff is quite rare. Especially the chest pieces, I don't see those very often at all. I love how little this like fancy combat armor is worth. I love just how little armor is worth in general. You know, the ammunition is almost more valuable. Shouldn't have sold that. Don't want to sell the High Confessor's helmet, that's special. Same with the Hunter's Hood, that's pretty special as well. Leaded. Say leaded 100 times, that's gonna make... that's a tongue twister. I love how little caps everything is worth. I pay more for 1 bloody bullet than I do for half of this stuff. There's so much crap. Bloody hell. How much crap do I have? Ugh. Still going. How much crap do I have? Finally, we're actually earning money now. There. And since we've finally got the inventory down, might as well strip that bit of samples. Might as well strip it while it's here. Might as well do it while I'm here. Well, I've got less to scroll through, I might as well do it. There, that'll do. Now, where is my first target for this nonsense?
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets.
He? I'm clearly not a he.
How Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
So he's an awful good man. There's no harm even leaving that station on because everything on it is created for Fallout 4, but it's rather annoying, so... there are actually little Silver Shroud stories on it, though. But not while you're doing the quest. Oh yes, we've got to use the silver submachine gun as well. So I've got, if you're gonna do the Silver Shroud thing, you've got to do it with the Silver Shroud's weapon. Yeah, you just got... Wait, what? Okay, so silver submachine gun. How the hell do I go? Also, the ammo counter only goes up to... Is he in here? It doesn't actually say where he is. And of course, the map's so bloody tight now. Or is he in Good Neighbor? Is he in fucking Good Neighbor? You know, like, the map's really odd with Good Neighbor. It's... Is he in Good Neighbor? He could be in one of the back alleys. I'm not sure the hat is needed for the stupid dialogue, so I'm not sure. Ugh, so hot. I hate the heat. I really do. Yeah, he's in Good Neighbor. Huh.
Am I the only person who thinks it's kind of funny the Institute is destroyed by a giant robot? I mean, there's a joke there somewhere, for sure.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
Your
Hammer up.
crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
You ham it up.
Well, bullets won't cure. You mess with me.
Yeah, you really want to pick on the machine gun. That's already pointed at you. And it is actually a calling card. Back onto the... Ow!
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
That's a weird street lamp.
So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling to kids, and his chems have killed people.
Oh dear.
And?
AJ's connected with powerful friends. Don't be a sap.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Look at the clown. It's my trip, clown. And I don't appreciate what you call them.
Why is like the most unique voice in for?
Peddling poison to kids, are we?
Oh dear, I forgot how bad these lines were.
Who you say? Did Ken put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you.
Ham it up.
Or face my wrath.
Ham that up. Kill.
Decided it tracks. I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just...
Good neighbour. It is a pretty slummy town. I think my calling card is more I strip naked.
Good neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. Villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy!
Holy
News! Radio!
Yay! Doing it in a public place! Great! Someone's gonna die!
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
That is one classy outfit for a not classy place.
Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy. Slowly now, reveal yourself.
Hey, no judgment, but ain't
Silver
that a kid
Shroud. Fret not, old friend.
Oh, great.
Mistress of mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Ah, using a Russian insult.
You look upon the Silver Shroud.
These lines are so bad. They are embarrassingly bad.
Here, let me show you.
Strangely voiced Mr. Handy does more. It's one of those it's like the one and only time I've ever seen a British flag in Fallout.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Clearly he was trying to stop herself from laughing to death.
In that case, if that's just south of Goodney, Water Street
her partners. Yeah, for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty.
And one of the few examples of Mr. Handy's wearing a hat.
Fat Fady, the infamous mob boss. So, you were meeting with Mayor Murphy. But why?
Actually, let's speak with McCready while here.
Best listen to my friend.
Oh, I'm turning this hamfest off on the radio. It's hard to listen to anything.
Take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months.
Oh dear. He looks like a right idiot. Look at it.
Deliver a message. In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work.
Also, those are some fucking huge bullets. Like, absolutely huge. Like, shotgun slug huge.
Walk out of here while you still can.
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit. Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still
Come on.
all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun.
From what I just heard.
Don't tell me you're siding with those idiots. I used to run with the Gunners.
Extra baggage like that can get you killed.
Look, I need the money, and I'm not about to let Winlock and Barnes scare a client away. You have nothing to worry about. These two are weaker than a housefly.
Looking at their armor, I would believe that.
What about you?
And if you've seen a housefly bat against the window and refuse to go through an open doorway, yeah, that's...
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place.
Sure.
Which brings me back to my original.
You don't. That's...
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is... What do you say?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running.
You still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork?
I'm not being so tight. I'm gonna be much more tight than that.
Take two.
Drive a hard bargain. All right, boss.
Hey.
What do you want?
Oh, he doesn't actually have my monies. Well, little twerp from a little lamplight is now with me. Yeah, in case, if you played Fallout 3 and don't remember the name, it's that little twerpy point, the only armed kid in all of Fallout, and the one that guards the gate at Little Lamplight, that's McCready.
It says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Lovely. I did not need to know how Good Neighbor smelled. I can't imagine anywhere in this wasteland smelling particularly nice, though. Also, the first time you go into the third rail, you add a few more songs to Diamond City Radio. A few specifically non-copyrighted songs. Well, they are copyrighted by Bethesda, the Bethesda originals. Using Bethesda repeat voice actor Linda Carter. Just because. At least she's not voicing every single Nord like she was in Oblivion. And Orc. And pretty much every female. Because there's only not 3 female voice actors. I mean, Orcs. Oblivion's voice acting was just bad, for lack of a better word. It was funny bad. I mean, I'm sure everyone remembers the line, "Oh, wait a minute, let me do that one again," which actually got in, and the second delivery was arguably even worse than the first one. Boing. Oh, Raiders! You're surprisingly good at ammo. The fuck, my luck. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. in we go to this apartment, because people actually live in nasty old apartment buildings. I'm one of those people who really does not do heights properly. Yeah, you go and try and melee someone with a massive minigun and massive power armor. That's Raider logic in a nutshell, isn't it? Thick as a brick. Also, he has a pre-scope sniper rifle. He's one of the better equipped default or weapon companions. Deacon's another. Dance is very well equipped because he just spams that rifle like there's no tomorrow. But that's about it, really. Oh. That elevator was pointless. Like, actually pointless. That elevator served no purpose. Where is this Kendra and how am I going to ham it up? So don't take the elevator, find the stairs. Well, at least there is no recoil on this thing. The mods don't lie.
Might be more of those around.
Hello.
You're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when
Now these are actually just generic raiders that get given a name so they can look different every time.
You have taken your last life.
Oh goodness, these lines are so bad.
Wayne, you'll be
Okay, that looked like it hurt.
Ow!
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent.
Why can't I read that?
That guardian is the Silver.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud.
No-Nose is dead. Why would it be Bobby?
Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Pointless.
News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
I guess you have to do it from within Good Neighbor.
The guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Baby's Folly.
Okay, gotta find my way back into Good Neighbor. Or just jump the fence.
Come on, dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
What the? Paul, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Now relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't you all right, Wendy? Cindy? Yeah.
Oh, gotta go back to Good Neighbor.
Of course I'm all right. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Yeah, donut machine. The donut on the floor is much bigger than the donuts on the rack. And of course it's nuclear powered. It gives a whole new term to nuking them.
It's a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
You're clearly not supposed to have done the No-Nose quest before this, because I believe Hancock becomes unessential at this point as well. Oh, I'm turning this nasty. Turn that off.
Look who it is. You ready to pay your debt to Good Neighbor. Just gotta travel with this handsome mug of mine.
Alright.
I'm a man of the people, you know? I like getting out. You already tried to knock over someone else's stash, so I know we see eye to eye on the getting your hand. So, what do you say?
I just want to talk to you.
Maybe later.
Hey, ain't like I got anything else to do besides...
I'm just trying to talk to you. Oh dear.
Alright, Hank.
Before we head out, I gotta have a little chat.
Oh, great. Oh, hello, Kaneda, though. Is it Kaneda or Kaneda? Oh, Kinda? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm terrible at pronunciation. Gotta wait for Hancock to do his shit. Let's do barrel. Let's see how far I can roll this barrel. I love how I can throw a fucking oil drum like that, just with the force. Use the force! No, don't kick my barrel! I'll get the barrel on the roof. That is one hell of a... I threw it actually clean over the building. Yep, there it is. Let's do that again. No, I can't. I need to throw. I need to see if I can throw it out. Let's throw it out, Good Neighbor, now. Can you pick it up and then? Whoop, there it goes. It's gone. I lob this out, Good Neighbor. If my voice is loud, just turn the just turn the volume on the YouTube video down. It's that loud. No, that works. That works. Where's the other barrel? I want another barrel to throw over. No, I just like throwing shit. You know, I just like doing this. There it goes. It's left. It's left. No, it hasn't left the tail. It's back. It's back. This barrel didn't want to leave. I'm back here. Gotta wait time for Hancock to waddle outside anyway, so might as well throw a barrel around. There's no harm in throwing barrels. And release! And it's gone. That barrel ain't coming back. Now will Hancock talk to me? Now will you talk to me?
Hey, Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
You still interested in traveling together?
I think I could do with...
Okay, now let's see if you...
Do it. Hey.
Now will you talk to me about the Silver Shroud?
What do you need?
Hey, Hancock.
Playing dress up is fun and all. You walked into something else.
Now he was. I don't think my voice was that loud. I'll just try sitting a little further from the mic. Is that there? I'm sitting further away from the...
So, who is this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them... scary. Small fish now.
Is that better?
I know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill. And Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good name.
Some disgusting old hospital, I would imagine.
Out of the picture.
No, I don't play on Survival Canado. I find micromanaging food to be tedious. I would like diseases, but... I find micromanaging food and crap kind of tedious, and the inability to save when I want to is also tedious. The inability to use console commands when things inevitably break, again, that's tedious. I don't...
Sounds like he's your problem, not mine.
I'm not the one he's gunning for, Shroud. He'll be doing both of us a favor. And on the back end, I'll show you.
Might as well have him tag along. There's no harm in it. Let me just sit as far away from the mic as I can now. I find some things enjoyable about survival, but I find a lot of it just an annoyance. Bethesda games have a habit of crashing, so not having any sort of like transition saves or just quick saves just really isn't. I play it on higher difficulty, I just don't play it on survival. So I just don't like the micromanagement is not something I ever like. Okay, so where is this? So one's outside Bunker Hill and one's outside Watts Consumer Electronics. Got it. At least Bunker Hill's easy enough to find. Watch the Havoc physics go wild on the Cape. You know, I don't get the point of how that boat got there. Like, actually, how did that get there? Unless it got there post-war. That can't physically got there, because that bridge was in place until it blew the Institute up. So that boat couldn't have got there. It's too tall. But since when did logic apply to where they place boats in Fallout? Now Bunker Hill is over there. It's a really easy landmark. I imagine that Fallout 76's survival elements would be a light version of Fallout 4's. Being online, I get the feeling it will just save wherever you are. It's just constantly save. If it crashes, you come back exactly where you were. I get that the feeling. The food, I don't think it'll be essential. Although I have heard that apparently in Fallout 76, food doesn't last forever, which I think is an interesting concept. It's funny though, because the second you pick it up and apparently it starts to expire. I find that funny, considering it's been irradiated for 25 years, and it doesn't really matter. Hello.
Isn't the girl behind the costume? You've been really naughty, Mrs. Shroud, making all my friends so nervous with your.
Your friends are thick if they actually fall for that.
Sinjin's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out.
Talk about crazies. Well, that's one down.
They're not going to need that stuff anymore.
There's one crazy down. I say this to be. I don't know how. Actually, I don't have a clue how sleeping is going to work in Fallout 76. But at least I don't know about the single-player mode, which is the only bit I'm interested in. I couldn't care. I do not want other people in my Fallout, because you just know that they're going to be doing really stupid shit. Like there's going to be someone aimbotting. You just know there is. You just know there's going to be an aimbot. You know there's going. I turn around and I find a vertibird crashing into a wall. What? What the hell brought that down? Lucky shot to the pilot? Not spawning with? Well, that's an initiative. That must have been the gunner. So where did it... Oh, I swap back to the silver submarine. I only did that to bring out the... Only did that to see where it is. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the food system works. There's no details yet. I think that's actually an interesting concept, because at this point I have like a mountain of food. But I don't know how sleeping is going to work, and you're going to have to play, because you can't. Because normally sleeping is you sleep to pass time, but Fallout 76 you can't do that because everyone's on the same server. So either some people see it as nighttime or daytime at different times, or it's a set time and everyone just gets the same time. I just don't see how it would work in such an environment. I just don't get see how it would work. Oh no, this is usually a random encounter spot. Oh, you're a wuss. Yes, no sleep at all would be extremely unimmersive, but I don't know how it would work in a multiplayer setting. You know, it's one of the unnecessary headaches that come from multiplayer. Why was McCready on the floor? Okay, so... might as well go back to Bunker Hill and leave that calling card, because I think I forgot to do it. That's like, because to me, Eve, to be honest, sleeping being unimmersive is nowhere near as unimmersive as there being no humans around. That just strikes... I know the reason why there's no humans, it's because people are thick and thought they were players. Yeah, because an NPC doing obvious NPC shit isn't, like, obvious. You know, isn't completely obvious. No. That's... You know, NPCs don't exactly move the same way as players. Players can do, like, really weird shit like this. NPCs can't. But, you know, it's also isn't that probably every quest giver will be either have to be essential or killed off or respawnable, because let's face it, someone's going to be a dick and kill them all. You just know it's going to happen. There we go, leave that calling card. Back to good neighbor again. Well. Also, if this character had the AP of me, she wouldn't even be able to get across this bridge without running out of AP, because I basically am completely... Oh! I didn't even shoot that one. What the f... He has a force of nature! Huh. Who knew? I guess the force of nature is a vanilla weapon. And so I'm concerned about Fallout 76, to say the least. It's not got me hooked. I mean, I will get it, and I do want to explore it. I mean, but I won't bother until the single-player mode comes out. It has been stated that it will happen, so it will happen. It just probably will take half a year. But I won't bother with it until single-player comes out, because to be honest, I don't play... Fallout's not a game I ever think of with multiplayer. It's about an exceptional individual, normally a vault dweller of some sort. That's unusually close to good neighbour. In fact, I threw a barrel over that wall. No way, no, that wall. Actually, let's see those barrels are out here. No, I lob a barrel over this wall and there's no sign of it. Super mutant. Well, that's not what I expected. Is that the barrel I threw? No. Let's pretend it was, though. And so I don't like the idea of other players. I've seen enough of online stuff to know that other players are just completely immersion so hard. And they don't actually do it, you know, they're just annoying. Someone is going to be, you can just guarantee that on every server, someone is going to build a big wall. Someone is going to build a penis, because, let's face it, that's what men do. Because they are immature. And let's face it, there is going to be a group of dicks who spawn camp and nuke everything. There is going to be. Yeah, working with others for a common goal. Well, when you play as much when you play TF2, you start to realise that even when you're forced into a team, they still can't work together. Ever. I'm so used to team synergy being a non-existent entity.
Stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
You and your weird, unique dress. Can't.
The Shroud is here to help.
Because having it up's gonna make it feel better.
That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged in and snatched him. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Why do I get the distinct impression I've heard that voice before?
What? Oh God, what's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing?
I love how armed goons got in here.
Sinjin, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
And no one stopped the armed raider gang?
Alive, Shroud. Meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. Crap, save yourself.
Yeah, small team still doesn't help the problem, I'm afraid, Ignator. I've just got used to the fact that I can't rely on other people to do anything.
Don't keep me waiting.
I mean, if you just do a quick skim through all my TF2 videos, I know there's a lot of them, there's like over 250 of them, but it's... I mean, I've got some hype for 76, but it won't be until the multiplayer comes out. I mean, it looks like the best world for exploring, but I just know that other people are going to ruin it for me, because I just can't rely on other people, never have. I don't know if it's just something that happened in my life, or... Actually, it probably is many things that happened in my life. I've always been a bit of a social hater. You know, Hermit is my... to be honest, Canada, I've played through Fallout 4 about over 10 times easily. And I've only done this quest once before. And that was on like my very first character, and I've never done it again.
Oh God, what's happening?
It's funny because it's actually one of the few side quests that actually advertises itself in that it's got a radio station. I just completely forget to ever do it. Which is kind of why I wanted to do this stream. I should have enough time. It's like, it's just one of the things it's one of the quests I remember, but I don't really remember ever doing it. It's one of those weird ones. Now, I believe Milton General is... not that one. Milton General is... Whoop, that way. Oh, I'm bad at this. So... I think there's a few quests I don't think I've ever done in Fallout 4. I'm not sure, but I think there's a few. Oh. Brotherhood's still defending mass fusion. Always good to have friends around, just to lure an enemy into. Oh no! Raiders! Reload. Keep running. That's what I think I've got about 600. I think in Fallout 4. I mean, if you want to weep, you need to look at my Star Trek Online hours. Pretty sure it's over 7,000. Most of those aren't even idle. There's probably about a couple of hundred of them are idle hours, but still, a couple of thousand hours quite easily. My Fallout 4 hours aren't anywhere near that high. I tend to play Fallout 4 in like 2 or 3 hour sessions. That's not just the streams, that is actually just how I tend to play it. Sometimes I get carried away building a settlement and just spend hours on one settlement, that happens, but... Which is why I vowed to myself I wouldn't make settlements, at least make new settlements on stream. It's one of the things I sort of told myself not to do, much like I'm not using my Vor mod. I do not engage in such behaviour on streams. Oh, there you are. Oh, you fell off. Yep. There he goes. There we go. He fell off. Oh, you... The cost... to wear the costume. You can do it without wearing the costume, but if you want to hear the hammy dialogue, you have to have the costume on. And I can't be asked to keep changing it, so I'll be back in my regular armor soon enough. This is the end of the quest. I don't know what grenades I've got equipped. I actually don't know. I can never remember what grenades I've got equipped. Carpet bomb style. Get a bloody bloatfly. No super mutants. Sponge? I mean, I know this weapon is weak, but I know this weapon's weak, but this seems abnormally weak. 100 stim packs. Where's the Brotherhood when you need them? None of the Brotherhood's assault in this spot, or at least a vertebra is. Is that their minigun or my minigun? I can't tell. Where are you? Oh no. The ominous beeping. Oh, something got me and I don't know what it was. Oh, this machine gun's fully upgraded. It's still weak. It's still a really, really weak weapon. I'm getting the distinct impression that the minigun mutant in this base, the silver is the legendary on it. I can't even put a good legendary on it, and I just feel I can't be asked to keep changing it, so oh fuck it. I know there's a super mutant with a 50 cal minigun which just destroys. Because I've made the tri-barrel a 50 cal and it's just evil, I think, for lack of a better word. Okay, good, I've got all... Oh, I have 76 grenades, that's ironic. Let's lob a few grenades in there. Let's wipe out this bug before they even come to me. That's a vampiric one, that's... Yeah, but this time I'm actually going to use proper weapons. Not joke weapons. Although this Overlord is very spongy. Okay, go to more standard fare. Let's actually use something a little more reliable this time. And that could have killed me, but I... No, the rate at which it killed me was more than an assault rifle would manage. Yeah, it's a 50 cal minigun. That explains why I died so fast. That explains a lot. El Sponjo! Also, don't try and touch them, they might actually explode if you haven't taken the mini-nuke, they sometimes explode if you shoot them. Even the corpse can explode. There's the minigunner. Explains a lot. Pop a million grenades down. Kill it. Oh, great. Turn around a corner, eat like some disgusting food. Where did I get chicken pie from? that'll do. Oh, talk about bullet sponging. I think super mutants actually get the most spongy out of any enemy. I get the distinct impression they're the most spongy enemies. Where's that minigun? Where is it? Oh, Kneecapper is hilarious on an automatic. So is... In fact, a lot of them are hilarious on an automatic. Furious is hilarious on an automatic. What's another one that's really hilarious? Wounding's hilarious on an automatic. OX6 has got it. Good. I assume she's got the minigun one anyway. Yeah, she did. That's why she's there. Explosives, that's hilarious on a automatic. Basically, anything that either stacks or shouldn't happen like or has a chance to do something is hilarious. The silver does count as a legendary effect, actually. It's... where is it? Where's the weapon when you need it? Just getting back. Silver submachine gun. Scroll. I think it's made a legendary and unique. I don't know where it is before. It takes the same slot. It's a bit weird. What is that? Oh, it's a feral. I don't want to miss. There, feral's dead.
Another victory.
Oh, there's a mutant hound. How did that get? What? That's a rare sight. A unstunted Yaogwai. Actually, that might be the very first glowing Yaogwai I've ever seen. I didn't even get to see it alive. That's kind of a shame. That's the one. Hospital there. Oh, staggering is also hilariously effective on an automatic. Ugh. First time, I think it was the first time I did the USS Constitution quest. One of the raiders just happened to have a staggering minigun, and it stun locked me. It was really obnoxious. Another thing that's broken as fuck is the never-ending mod on a Gatling laser, because it just gives you infinite ammo. Because of the way the Gatling laser works with the fusion cores, it sort of bugs it and gives it infinite ammo. And they actually give you one of those with Nuka World. Then again, they give you a furious handmade assault rifle as well. Fuck it. It's gonna go boom. Just gotta be careful with suicides, because you can get free mini-nuke from them if you're careful. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much immune to explosives because the dense is overpowered. Did I say I was going to make you carry it, McCready? You know, my big simp doesn't mouth off every time I pick something up. Where are you, super mutant? Oh, there's another one. Yeah, the main reason I don't like survival is I don't like the way it cripples your ability to save. I don't like the way it cripples your ability to use console. I mean, there are mods to restore that. But, because, let's face it, occasionally you do get stuck or a quest breaks and you do need console. And I don't like having to eat or sleep, because it's just tedious. Some people like it, that's fine. My sister's is one of those people. She likes that sort of stuff, but it's not for me. I don't like having to micromanage stuff. Never have, never will. It's funny because I'm actually really neat and tidy. I'm quite anal, but yeah, my inventory is a mess because I have so much crap. It's as organised as it can be, considering I have like 15 tons of shit. I mean, my inventory is sorted, I just don't have anywhere to dump it. Because I haven't actually got the will to make the mod to dump it all in.
What the?
What was that? Well, that's just gonna miss. Now, toilet. This time I'm going for a toilet. Nope. I hate navigating in hospitals. I don't know where they are. I mean, they captured the reality of a hospital, though. I mean, in reality, hospitals are complete mazes. You know, so being a maze in game also.
What the heck happened here? The place is trashed.
You got all one. Yeah, my inventory is a mess, and I know it. It's got too much crap. Oh, no, that's a medical device I would never trust. Is a Mr. Handy. I mean, I've seen what they do. They kind of butcher. Oh, our gas. Ooh, you could code a quantum. No, that's not the way to go, I don't think. Is it? Or is it? I seem to remember this place being... You have to go quite weird ways to get places. Yes. I seem to remember this being a bit of a maze. Yes, I think you have to go up the elevator to go down the elevator. It's really odd. Like, I mean, it's a hospital. What am I expecting? It's... Apart from the fact I'm not a man, yeah, it's nice talking to you, Canada. Enjoy whatever you gotta do. It's been nice talking, as always is. I like it when people actually interact with streams. No, one dead raider later. Where art thou? There. What am I? Oh, I'm stuck on a chair. Who left that there? You know, I'm going to check that locked door. There might be something in there. No. Open.
Got it.
There we go. Why did they even bother? Oh, it's a syringe.
Collecting antiques.
I love how that was a crime. Okay, so... Oh, please don't tell me. I fell down the wrong hole. I'm not going back to the whole dungeons because I went down the wrong hole. And that's one of the reasons why I can't live without console. That's actually one of the minor reasons why I can't live without console.
Shroud, I want to talk with you. Just say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Ken's head.
Yup. Anyway, this is a complete tactical move. This is a special brand of justice that only I can provide. No one else has a weapon like this. This is my own.
Kent, I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life. That was for sure. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right. But I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Good Neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
It all got real. Where's Hancock got stuck? Wow, she didn't just die, she exploded. What about St. John? Did he land over here? Oh no, he somehow managed to... I shot him from about here and he somehow landed here. Okay. I'm not even going to question that. Might as well take some blood packs while I'm here. Can't go wrong with blood packs. Or donut mix, you can't go wrong with donut mix. Oh, that's where Avery landed. Oh, see, at least she fell the right way. Oh, Hancock's made his way down. There's the end of Dungeon Booty. There's always some.
Job's done. St. John's dead.
So down goes the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
You use me to deal with your problem, and that's all I get.
I know, right? Costume crusading is a really shitty gig.
That's the truth.
Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price...
Hancock has done some real shit in his life.
Scars. Pick yourself up. Good Neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
Hammer it up.
Would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Rhett Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me.
He would appreciate the hamming it up.
But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
Now, I'm not sure if there is a follow-up quest or not, but yeah, it's one of the quest lines that you seem to forget exists, even though it's actually obvious and plain as day. Why do I have like a random T60 helmet? Like, I don't even know what. I guess I think I know why. There we go. Back in our armor. Glass is still on. Good. Now we can leave the Hospital of Maziness. The amaze in hospital, if you will. I like a bad pun. It's no lie. That was less of a fall than it should have been. There we go, outside. Into the brightness of the world, which is probably less bright than this hospital, because this hospital's really bright. I mean, if you want to experience true nasty smells, go to a hospital and go to one of the kidney wards. They're really quite nasty. They sort of smell of urine. They're not very nice. And the only reason I know hospitals are amazing that the kidney wards smell like urine is because it was a year or so ago my granddad had kidney troubles. He's fine now, by the way. He's completely fine. He made a full recovery, but he had sort of and we had to visit him in the ward because they kept letting him out before his medication ran its course. So by the time as soon as he came off the medication, he got reinfected. So he basically kept going in and out, and he was in there for much longer than he needed to be. And it's absolutely stunk of urine. It was horrible. Oh, give that minigun. Take that minigun away before they can do any more damage with it. It's the one rule with a minigun is always take it off them. I can't even see the fucker. That's what VATS is for, is making that one difficult. Hits blood bug, misses big fat super mutant. Where did that super mutant go? I don't want a perk, I just want to put my bloody flashlight on so I can actually have a chance of seeing a super mutant. There it is. Oh, it didn't fall in the bush at all. I expected it to fall in the bush. No, that must be next 6. Good. Power armor crunching. If you hear power armor, it has to be your power armor, buddy. Oh! By the time I heard it coming, it had already killed me. Hello, just Salinas. Hello. You get to witness the Fat Man in the face catching a nuclear football. Well, that ended well. Where are you, Fat Man lunatic? There. At such extreme range, I'm not convinced this actually has the accuracy or the range to deal with it. Because this is not the most accurate weapon. You know what? There she goes. Did she actually die? No. No. You just get out of my face, McCready. Nope. Phone saying low battery. Oh, fuck it. That guy. And now that Fat Man can't trouble anyone any longer. Ding. Yep. That's what... I'm surprised the Fat Man and the Lunatic didn't kill them. Now I know there's a secret way up onto the roof. Actually, if this is my first time... Goodness, let's... No, I must have been in here before. I have a little creation quest called a prototype, so I must have been here before. I didn't realise Fat Man Lunatic respawned. Did you try and punch me? Actually, this is one of the few things I don't have like massive amounts of ammo for. There's Fat Man Lunatic. 3 mini nukes worth of pure pain. Ding. Oh, I thought... I don't know if I'd done this place or not. Clearly I have. Anyway. Whee! do like having... Nope, Fallout 4 actually, just Salinas. If you want Fallout 3, wait till Friday, that's when I stream that. Well, technically it's New Vegas, but I'm playing Fallout 3 in New Vegas via Tale of Two Wastelands. So, is that what I think it is? It is. It's a fatty. It's not glowing. It's less spongy than the regular ones. Fallout 4 behemoths are just completely useless. They take less killing than a regular super mutant of high level, and they just never really do anything. They're kind of useless. I mean, they have homing rocks, I guess. Ugh. Can you not wait 13 minutes, phone, before you annoy me? Annoying. Normally I plugged it in by now. Oh, I'm stuck on a bloody sign. I just want to jump over the fence. Oh, checkpoint. See, that took more of a beating than that blue behemoth did. The behemoths are useless! Please don't be Deathclaws, please don't be Deathclaws. Good, it's not Deathclaws. Anything except Deathclaws I'm fine with. Bang. Where are you, little raiders? There lurks. Can I hear miniguns? Yeah, I guess I did build it. I didn't know if I built it or not. What's funny is the miniguns don't really defend this place overly well, which is why these guys have armor. Yeah, well, I've got a few of them with weapons and armor. So for some reason, the miniguns don't seem to defend this place very well.
Seems to be growing well.
Not quite sure why, but for some reason they don't seem to defend it very well. And last time I was down here is when my Blue Yeti expensive mic decided to die, and no one decided to tell me in chat that it was just making a weird noise. Yeah, so that was it. And there was like 4 vertebrates as well. There was loads of them. That's Vault 88. Is that 88? The one that you build yourself? Anyway, it's the Vault that you build yourself. I don't know if it's 88. Ooh, enemy. Oh, Raider. Or Gunner, it could be either at this distance, I can't quite make out. Where are you? There's a Raider. Now it's a dead. Just a corpse. Oh, it's a ghoul. It must have come from that pit. Because all that are in there are ghouls because the radiation's really bad. Oh, are you a gunner? Must be a gunner. It's Quincy, it must be a gunner. It's sort of gunner central down here. Now, I'm convinced the one on the top of the tower is a Fat Man lunatic, or could just be missile launcher. No, it could be both. I know there's some gunners around here that are Fat Man lunatic. I'm sure there's a Fat Man lunatic in Quincy. Might be you. Nah, you're just a missile lunatic. Ah! Reinforcements have arrived. You know what? You know what? Fuck 'em. Reload. Oh, I hit the sandbag. Yeah, my vertebrates. Gun of vertebrates are so rare that they're basically not a threat. I'm not kidding, they really are ridiculously rare. It is for such a good vantage spot. One of the gunners always live on these highways. Did I just see a fat man go off? Oh, there's a fat man lunatic in town. Oh, don't move. I'm terrible at sniping. Absolutely awful. Oh. Oh wow. Did I actually see what I saw? An actual paladin. So rare. I think the Brotherhood's cleaning up. You know, I get the distinct impression the Brotherhood's cleaning up now. So it's not really a threat. Bone's still annoying me. Boink. Boink. Nah, these haven't got the updated weapons. I didn't think they would, and I daren't reset anyone in power armor because it can completely fuck them up.
Rowdy, you want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place. The Atom Cats have the most far-out bombs this side of the apocalypse.
Let's see what you got.
Well, let's see if I've got enough shit to sell first. Earlier, I picked up quite a bit of shit. I've done a custom paint job. It's expensive, that's the main reason. Where did I pick up cryo mines? I don't even remember picking that shit up. That's what killed me. That field of super mutants. Where am I getting mines from? I don't even use them. I need to strip that knife down for parts. Kill a load of gunners, get a load of combat armor. It's the way of the world. I'll do. I am British. I am British, just Salinas. Probably the first person to actually know it, though. I don't know if... Can you tell me what gave it away? Was it the accent, or was it the mannerisms? That's weird. It's got no helmet. And no, it isn't a crime to disable the tripwires. Then again, I'm not convinced that the tripwires actually do anything, because it's sort of like these aren't angled right. Of course, it's stealing the armor, but it's not... Oh dear, I hear radio. There's only a few of them in the world, but there's enough of them just to be an annoyance. Yes, phone, I know. You don't have to waste battery to tell me you've got low battery 15 times. Now the vertebrates have done the job. Let's head towards that lighthouse. Thank you. I didn't realise my accent was very strong. It's sort of a Stafford accent, which doesn't really have anything. It's not particularly thick. I don't think it's a particularly thick accent. It's just I didn't even know I had one because it's sort of where I am doesn't really have a distinct regional accent. I mean, go down the street to Stoke-on-Trent, yeah, you got a strong regional accent there, but where I am, nope, nothing. Real boring. But boring is good for where you want to live. You want to live somewhere boring, because that way there's no crime, and people aren't really interested. It's a brilliant place I used to live when it's boring. Lighthouse. Lighthouse. Go to the lighthouse. It'll stop raining inside, but the water still looks like it's raining. Oh, I'm not even wasting time on those. I'm just going to drop a grenade at my feet and watch them die. Boing. Oh, now kill him. You know, I expect the grenades to roll a bit more than they do. I'm not wasting ammo on them. They're not... Just annoyances. That's all the hatchlings are, is they're just annoyances. You know what? Just die. Just have the decency to die. Why is there so many other things? Turn around, find the stairwell. You know, logically, a lighthouse is actually quite a good place to hide. I mean, let's see. The top of it's got a really good field of view. They're really quite easy to defend because you got the ability to see a very long way. I mean, let's see, you can see quite a distance from up here. This is the tallest point typically the tallest point for quite a distance. But I have ran out of time, so gotta save up. But that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and probably cringing at the hammy dialogue. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual. As is a link to all past live streams. Yeah, only the Fallout 4 ones, not the Skyrim or New Vegas ones. And there's also that's about it really. So there's also TF2 streams, but they're really uncommon. I don't do those scheduled of any kind. Good. Bye! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.